Hey, fellow Estonians. No, that's not right. There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Hey, victory. Welcome to Restopia. Hopefully a quick one today. So it's a bit of a painful one, but what's the title going to be? OMG, another Invicta. So here we have my Invicta Hydromax Reserve GMT. Oh, give it a rest, matey. Automatic that I managed to break by dropping something on it as I sat here on the desk. Absolutely gutted. I noticed Adrian Barker's just smashed up his his Explorer 2. And I feel for him, but you know, he did take it off out in the wilds, take it off, not even just off his wrist, off of a NATO, and drop it onto above a rock while standing above a rock. And he dropped it and it smashed. You know, I mean, you know, I wouldn't put a pin buckle watch on to on and off, take on or off my wrist in the kitchen unless it was above a worktop, because you know that's why deployants were invented. So you put your hand inside. I'm using my iPhone now. Actually, my camera's there. Where's it gone? It's there, holding my camera on my watch stand, which is sitting on top of the Invicta box that something over there came in. Where was I? Yeah, that's why once you, with a deployant, whether it be on, you know, bracelet or rubber or leather, once you've got your hand in there, it's safe. It's not going anywhere. Ooh, no dropping. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so I don't like pin buckles for that reason. I find them, you know, just unsafe and scary. Not that this isn't scary. Ooh. Where was I? Yeah, and I managed to break this flame fusion crystal by just having it here on the desk and dropping another watch onto it. Oh, do I feel silly? Oh, do I feel silly? Anyway, so I looked into getting it repaired, because over here I have my Quartz Hydromax. And these are basically a bit of fun. I do like Invicta as a brand. I think they have a place, and I've done videos about some Invictas that I think are worth considering. These ones are fun though, and they kind of just were meant to be desk ornaments, which didn't work well when I dropped something onto this desk ornament. But because I prefer this one, because it's automatic GMT, it's reserve, you know, much better value. It's got that lovely blue, let's turn it the right way around. It's got that lovely blue dial with that, you know, lovely sort of pattern on it. You know, there's just, you know, I was so upset. I looked into getting a new crystal. There's a company in America that do spares. They did a deal on the spare, which was about 55, I can't remember, I think it was pounds. But they wanted £45 to deliver it plus taxes. So it was like £117. Whether or not that would have been included import duty, and we'll come on to that in a minute, I don't know. So it was just cheaper to buy another one. So for some reason, Invicta weren't importing these into the UK between buying that one and being very careful not to smash them together and wanting a replacement. But they then did, so I bought one. Now, going on to cost. So it was rough. It was just not worth buying a new crystal. There was a certain amount of, you know, I'm not even taking the wrapping off the bracelet yet. I'm not going to resize this for me. I'm never going to wear it, so there's no point in resizing it. I am now wearing this one, which is very, I'm building myself up hour at a time. Knuckle duster. Oh, look at that nice red. Look, that red bit at the pinion. Oh, I do love it. I do love it. Yeah, I will take the stickers off. Now, although I'm going to try to repair this one, I'm going to take it apart, I would imagine, get rid of that broken crystal. I don't know if I can just get a... See, this crystal is very proud. I don't know if I could get... basically just measure the crystal and get another crystal. It doesn't need to stick up that much. I'd love to get a sapphire crystal for this. But yeah, I mean, it's a project watch. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you think I can do with this. But I looked into it. INVICTA said I could send it back to them. I mean, how much would that have cost? You know, INVICTA Europe. So I'm in the UK, they're in mainland Europe. How much would that have cost? I just thought, you know what, let's just buy another one. You know, I've sorted out the pain by buying this. Now this one becomes not a pain, but a project. But yeah, I don't really, you know, I think I'll get that crystal out. I don't want the broken crystal in there. And then potentially try to, you know, try to get another crystal. But yeah, going on to cost. So I would have said that, you know, I mentioned import taxes. Now, when all the other INVICTAs I've had didn't incur any import charges, rightly or wrongly. I've got no problem with paying my dues, but the fact of it is they didn't incur any extra costs in the same way that Helms don't. But this one did, and this one kind of did as well. This one I got a letter, which I haven't replied to yet. I haven't looked into the cost because it seemed quite high for what it is. Whereas this one, I think I got an email. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look into the charges. Where was I? Yeah. It's just odd the way that, this FedEx, by the way, FedEx deliver these. Now DHL, they won't give you your item until you've paid the import charges. So, I don't quite get FedEx's stance on this. Now, I thought because I hadn't paid as yet the import charges on this one, that they wouldn't let me have this one until I gave them their money. But they just delivered it. I don't know who they used to deliver it. I mean, it didn't come in a FedEx van. But yeah, well, we'll see. I'll have a look into the charges. I mean, I'm not, at the moment, I'm not defaulting on anything. I haven't had a final demand. So I'm not really sure what's going on with FedEx, really. I mean, but yeah, that's something else to look into. But yeah, bear that in mind if you do buy from INVICTA Europe. It's weird that I've bought, you know, I'm not going to say how many I bought, but FedEx might be watching them. I think, yeah, let's charge you for all of them. Yeah, I don't know really. I was not going to buy any more, but I had to buy this one to replace the damaged this one. But that's it now. That's it. So if I have to swallow some import charges, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm not, but, you know, I think it swings and roundabouts to some degree. But, yeah, that's, try and keep this under 10 minutes. I've got something else here I want to mention, because this has annoyed me today. I don't know if you've seen these. Takis Fuego Extreme, it says Extreme Heat corn snacks. Now, I saw these in the supermarket. I like hot food. Immediately, I thought it just looks like a Cadbury's Twill, which put me off. I don't like the fact that these are so dark. That puts me off as well. There's certain things that do that. They just look, I think they look unappetizing. Most appetizing thing on this packet is these look like noodles, and then you've got chilies and you know, lime even. But it makes me want to eat this, but not these. I thought I'd try them anyway, even though they look very unappealing because of the Cadbury's 12 type packet and the fact that these are dark red. But the other ones they do are mild, which is weird, going from mild to extreme. So I tried these. In my opinion, I not only will never buy these again, I'll never buy anything from that brand again, or anything that the importer brings into the UK or sells or whatever, because these are, to me, absolutely awful. I don't normally flame things, no pun intended, but I think these taste horrible, they look horrible, they smell horrible, the aftertaste is not great, and to top it all off, they're not even that hot. If you have extreme Doritos, they are properly hot, to the point that you can't, you know, well, it depends on your level of heat you can take, but I could just put all these in. The reason that I couldn't just keep eating these is because they taste awful. But, you know, it's personal preference. But, yeah, I just wanted to get it off my chest, because it isn't often I see a product and it's so not nice. Now, they say that there is, these are going in the bin. That's also how horrible I find them. I couldn't eat them. I wouldn't give them to anyone. I wouldn't give them to the birds. I'm just going to throw them in the bin. Now, it isn't often that I will have that strong a feeling about something, but I just feel mugged off. You know, these were £2. They're not a massive, you know, a huge packet. I'm sure that the Walker's Extreme Doritos, which are great, I think. I don't like the other two. I don't like the Ridges as much, and I don't like and I think the Watsits are awful. They're not even Watsits, they're knickknacks. That's a bit weird, but yeah, these are so horrible that I thought I'd just mention them. Give my video over 10 minutes. It does say on the back here, I was looking for, if you don't like them, you can have your money back, but that's not on it. But I was looking on the back, I should have got this from Waitrose. Waitrose probably don't even sell them. I'm not sure if Morrison's even paid for these. I reckon they might have just given them to Morrison's to try and get a foothold in the UK market. But it does say, don't eat Takis, dare to eat Takis. Anyway, tell us, takisuk.com. I went on there. There's nothing that you can leave a review. So I had to leave a review on the trade sales section, just to get it off my chest. So then I only wasted my money with these. I wasted my time going on the website. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Have you tried these? You know, I'm not going to try them mild. I'm just not going to buy anything they make now. These were so horrible to me. But, you know, I guess some people might like. They must have done some taste tests, surely. But, yeah, if I was part of that taste test, I would have, well, I mean, come on. Is it just me? Even that looks like Cadbury's 12. If you get a picture, I actually Googled it, Takis Cadbury's 12, just to see if anyone else thought that it looks like a Cadbury's 12. Why do you want a spicy snack to look like a sweet snack? I mean, that just, in my mind, just that puts me off. Just the fact that I think I'm eating chocolate puts me off. But I don't know. I don't think they did any market research. I think they just completely messed this up. But yeah, that's, I might go into the food review business. Gary eats, eat your heart out. Well, for now, I'm not wearing a watch, but one wrist, live it.